I was standing on a long runway, like a for the airplanes and things like this. And as I'm standing on the runway, at the end of the runway, there is a cargo plane, one of those really big ones, like a something like an AC-130 or something huge like this. And on my left and my right hand side are these single file rows of people, sort of kind of leading the way towards the plane, making it's almost like a little walkway. They're kind of outlining it. And I'm looking at the faces on my left and right hand side, and I see that they're all kinds of congressmen, politicians, former presidents, candidate for presidencies, and just kind of all these sort of political figures, and really in a way kind of representing this control factor. And as I was walking, I became aware that I was not in my one of my bodies. I was looking through the view of it was either some vice president. I'm not sure if it was the current vice president or I'm not really sure which vice president, but this was the impression that I was looking through the awareness of one of the vice presidents. And all of a sudden, when I became aware of this, on my left-hand side, I recognized one of the politicians as this Kamala Harris. And what she did was she handed me a shovel, or she handed this other politician that I was, again, viewing through the eyes of, handed them a shovel. And as they handed them the shovel, they took it in their hand, their left hand, and on the right hand side was a very large coffin, and it had, the pallbearers and things like this carrying the coffin towards the airplane. And the experience was very clear, at least that how I had seen it, was sort of like they're dying, or that their control really is starting to fizzle out, that they're sort of losing this control, all because, again, all these politicians and things, and even them sort of handing off the shovel, is sort of like, bury it, or they're really ready to bury it. I mean, they're aware that it's dying, they're aware that they're losing this control. So that was my experience I wanted to share.
Okay, cool, Jeremy. Things are happening and we're all part of that. So yeah, that's cool. Yes, thank you so much.